Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Goes for a shot! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Dembele plays it short. An uncompromising challenge. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball does really well there, he is strong. That ball looks a good one. Eder Militao did well to stay calm there. Can he spark a counter here? More and more pressure on the ball here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch. And at the same time, he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines. And it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Carreras is flagged offside. Quarter of an hour played. Now that's a lovely exchange. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Gravenberg. Pedri. Oh, cracking ball. That's going wide left. Brilliantly cut out. De Paul. He's looking wide. That has been cut short. And Carreras. And here's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri. Bellingham. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Gravenberch cuts it out. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Casado. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, what can they make of this? Casado. That's good running with the ball. That's very neat. And he skips past his man. And it's Amadou Onana. For De Paul. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Onana. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Pedri. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Dembele. Now it's Doku. Now it's De Paul. That's a good run down the left. Casado. De Paul. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Carreras is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Mendes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's destined for the flank. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! And he scores! Carreras. Here's Doku. And it's Amadou Onana. And it's Casado. Here's Onana.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No way through, so back it comes. Real chance! Schlotterbeck attempts a clearance. Bellingham. picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Just about up to the hour now. Casado. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Knocks it out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gravenberg. Nuno Mendes. Mendes getting forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Carreras. Here's Doku. And it's Amadou Onana. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Oh, good finish! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So we have movement on both benches. So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Casado receives... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Kimmich.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cherki. Oh, super ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casado going forward. And here's Doku. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe looking to add to his goal. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Casado.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And Needless to say, that deserved better.
Ekitike really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Towering header! Oh wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Great. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Mesdames et messieurs,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. And he's running through. Might be danger here. And here's the chance to counter. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior.
His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product.
There's the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Pedri. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Forced to go back. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. De Paul. Paris Saint-Germain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And here's Messi. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Knocks it into space. Pedri. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dembele goes short. Dembele. That's very neat. And here's Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And we have liftoff. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, it's come loose. Taken back almost at once. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's destined for the flank. Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That'll be a throw. And it's Hakimi. Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And they've got a throw. Bellingham. And that's a dangerous ball. Chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. Dembele with the short one. Dembele! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Dembele looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Now it's Gravenberg. Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Has to go back here. Passes short and sharp. And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Doku. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Paul. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gravenberg. It's Pedri. Hakimi. It's Pedri. That's a sharp pass.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. And he whips. Towering header! And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. De Ligt. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Thuram wins the duel this time. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Arsenal are down to 10 men. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Dembele! Decent hit from there. Balde. Doku. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Bellingham! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Le numéro 5. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 18.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mbappe, Paris Saint-Germain, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ball is bounced loose now. Goes down, but nothing given. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi, looking for the run. The message is clear, none shall pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Hakimi, and it's Dembele. This is a promising build-up. Some really good ball movement. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got away. That is lovely. And it's Musiala. It's a threat. He's having a shot! Deftly away. Saliba and Gravenberch. And here's Musiala.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedro Porro. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Schlotterbeck did well to stay calm there. Hakimi. Doku. Musiala. Pedri. And it's Musiala. And here's Thuram. Well read, and the danger is averted. Onana. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Shifted it to the flank. Balde proves just a little bit too strong. And oh, what has happened here? Gravenberch. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doku. And here's Thuram. Obama. Obama! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. De Ligt. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Pedri. Plays it through. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Brilliant from Osimhen! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The first significant strike. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Mendes. That's good play. Bellingham. It's Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Doku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Eder Militao. Gravenberg. Hakimi. And it's Gravenberg. It's Pedri. Gravenberg. And the shot's on here. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Paris Saint-Germain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Onana. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Porro. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nice touch. It's ball kick. Onana. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. De Ligt. And it's Porro. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Now Pedro Porro. That is good strength. And here's Messi. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Gravenberg. It's Bellingham. Pedri. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes.
Oh, really well played.
Mendes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Gravenberg. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Amadou Onana. And here's Thuram. Thuram finds himself offside. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Courtois claims it without any fuss. Oh, this looks sharp. Nuno Mendes. And now the breakaway.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Thuram stands tall and stands strong. Hakimi. De Paul going forward. Valde. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Chers spectateurs,
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Saliba. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Osimhen concedes a free kick for that. Osimhen has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Played back into the centre. Pedri. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. De Paul. That's going wide left. Doku on a strong run here. He's cut it out. Pedri. It's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Doku gets into a good position. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot could be on. He's got away. Pedri. Pedro Porro receives it in a wide position. And it's Amadou Onana. Now that's a lovely exchange. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Balde threads one in. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 5, le numéro 8, le numéro 25. Alors
It's the flank.
le numéro 21, le numéro 14, le numéro 6,
Here's Osimhen.
le numéro 37.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Kvaratskhelia, he's found a way through. Takes a shot!
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Messi. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Balde. Paris Saint-Germain are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Paul. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 38.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Attention, changement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Into the last 5 minutes. And that has been slung wide. And it's Musiala. He's on it, can he get away?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Two minutes to be added on. Oh, super find. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And that's in. We thought they were done, but never say never. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the...
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. And here's Dembele. Pedri, out towards the flank. Mendes charging forward down that flank. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Nuno Mendes really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Balde. Both sides exercising caution for now. First quarter of an hour gone. Some really good ball movement. Picked out brilliantly. Pedri.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Doku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba. It's Pedri. Driving forward. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedro Porro. Thuram. Pedri. Now it's Messi. And it's Thuram. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Hakimi. And the two sides separated by the game's only... And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vinicius Junior clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Hakimi, and it's Hakimi. Now Eder Militao, Nuno Mendes, it's Vinicius Junior, and it's Pedri. Gravenberg, and here's Vinicius Junior, strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Hakimi.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he's quick to return it. Onana, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. Dembele going like a man possessed at the moment. Mbappe is onto this. There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. That's going wide left.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain, that's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Paris Saint-Germain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. We're on the move again. Messi. Osimhen. Oh, well played, well played. Nuno Mendes. And it's Pedri. It's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Looking for the run. Thuram. Onana. And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is... Doku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Hakimi. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
It's Dembele! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Some resolute defending there. Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Balde.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Real chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Onana. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Arsenal thwarted in the end. That move lacked any sort of thrust. Messi. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Le numéro 2. Le numéro 8.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot, surely! Oh, you come off the upright.
Le numéro 37.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Just eases him off the ball. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a sharp pass. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Koundé. Oh, that is a nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pavlovic. And Cherki. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich. Paris Saint-Germain have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, good-looking ball. Takes a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Porro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Porro made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Balde, and he's been shifted off it. Thuram, Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there.
Il y aura 2
Pavlovic.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Porro. Pedro Porro has it out wide and in space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président.